Amidst the bustling crowd of a busy street, you're moving ahead, caught up in life's demands. Maybe you're chasing a new job or a chance that promises happiness. Or perhaps life feels tough, like you're struggling to find your balance in the chaos. Lost in your thoughts, absorbed by the realms of your aspirations or setbacks, suddenly, something hits you. In an instant, you're gone, no more than a fleeting memory on that bustling lane. If this is the uncertainty that underscores life's fragile nature, should you really worry so much? Is all the fight against tough times and pain truly worth it? Let's dive into what different philosophers would say. Their thoughts might light up your path. Epicurus, finding joy in simplicity. Epicurus, hailing from ancient Greece, would ask you to think about what truly matters. To him, a life spent running after temporary desires is like holding sand, slipping away from your grasp. Instead, he'd guide you towards a different path, one that shines with simple joys and contentment. For Epicurus, life isn't about collecting riches or chasing endless wishes. It's about finding happiness in small things, like sharing laughter with friends, enjoying a simple meal, or finding peace in nature's quiet. These moments matter more than trying to collect things that never really fill your heart. He believed in finding calm by not wanting too much. Epicurus suggests that the relentless pursuit for material wealth and unchecked desires disconnects individuals from the peace they yearn for. He champions mindful moderation, advocating for balance between pursuing genuine necessities and the awareness of the folly of excessive wants. What's interesting is how Epicurus faced the fear of death. He knew that being scared of the unknown after death brings more pain than death itself. Imagine carrying a heavy bag of worries, making every step feel hard. Epicurus would tell you to put down that bag, because death is natural, a return to a state of non-existence reminiscent of the time before birth. It's not something to be scared of, but something to accept as part of life. Saurin Kierkegaard, embracing life's questions. Saurin Kierkegaard, a thoughtful Dane, would push you not to dodge the big questions about life, but to face them head-on. His point is simple. By wrestling with these questions, you're not just wandering through life without purpose. Instead, you find a richer, more meaningful path to walk. For Kierkegaard, life is more than just going through motions like a robot. It's like a dance where you don't know all the steps. Picture yourself at a crossroads, unsure which way to go. Kierkegaard would say that it's in this confusion where real living begins. By facing life's uncertainties, you're not just watching life, you're part of the story. Embracing uncertainty doesn't make everything easy. Kierkegaard believed that by taking on life's challenges and questions, you're molding who you are and giving meaning to your life. It's like crafting a masterpiece out of the raw materials of your everyday struggles. Adding a deeper layer, the perspective on death infuses this canvas of existence with profound meaning. Kierkegaard's perspective urges you to recognize the fleeting nature of life. Each question grappled with and every challenge confronted becomes strokes that paint your life's canvas with vibrant purpose. The finite nature of life serves as a reminder. Putting things off and avoiding what truly matters dims the brilliance that lies within our existence. Kierkegaard would likely suggest that embracing life's uncertainty, even while acknowledging death's inevitability, transforms your journey into a quest for genuine discovery and profound self-expression. In the face of life's unknowns, you become the architect of your destiny, creating a legacy that reverberates beyond the constraints of time itself. Buddha, peace in impermanence. Now let's look at Buddha, the enlightened one. Buddha would tell you that everything changes in life. He'd say that our pain and suffering come from holding on too tight to things, wanting them to stay the same. He'd offer the insight that by realizing things don't last forever, you can free yourself from a lot of unnecessary pain. Buddha's way of dealing with life's changes is a bit like learning to ride a bicycle on a bumpy road. Imagine trying to avoid every bump. Exhausting, right? Instead, Buddha would suggest you go with the flow, accepting the bumps and pedaling on. It's the same with everything changing around you. When you realize that everything changes, you stop getting too attached to things that come and go. This doesn't mean you stop caring. It means finding a deeper sense of peace and freedom in life's ups and downs. It's like dancing smoothly with life's ever-changing rhythms instead of getting caught up in them. Now, let's bring death into this perspective. Buddha's teaching on embracing change gains more weight when you think about death. Knowing that life is short and uncertain can be a bit scary, but that's where Buddha's wisdom shines. When you understand that death is part of life, it changes how you see things. Instead of resisting change and fearing the end, you start to move along with it. The fear of losing what you love becomes less powerful, replaced by an appreciation for what you have. It's like going with the flow of a river, even though you know the rapids are coming. By accepting the flow, you gain a sense of freedom and peace. Friedrich Nietzsche, turning challenges into strength. Friedrich Nietzsche's way of looking at life is quite different. He believed that facing challenges with bravery and determination can turn them into opportunities for growth. Imagine you're climbing a steep mountain. Nietzsche would tell you that instead of giving up or complaining about how tough it is, you should see it as a chance to prove your strength. Like a weightlifter lifting heavier weights to build muscles, he'd say that facing challenges can build your inner strength and make you grow. He called this will to power, which means using your determination to overcome tough situations. It's like turning obstacles into stepping stones on the path of becoming the best version of yourself. Now, let's tie in the idea of death. The thought of death reminds you that time is limited. It urges you to make the most of your time for growth and change. Nietzsche's philosophy encourages you not to just see challenges as things to overcome, but as opportunities to shape your character. By facing difficulties head-on, you're not just watching life pass by. You're actively taking charge of your own journey, like an artist shaping their work. Nietzsche's way of thinking inspires you to view life's struggles as chances to become stronger, more skilled, and better, ultimately creating your own path. In the face of uncertainty and the shadow of death, Nietzsche's philosophy empowers you to rise above, not just as a victim, but as a captain of your own life, crafting a legacy that lasts beyond time. As we explore these diverse perspectives, they intertwine and diverge, offering unique insights into life's uncertainties. As you stand at the crossroads of your personal narrative, remember that life's uncertainties aren't invitations for inaction. Instead, they serve as canvases upon which you can paint your unique experiences. While the struggles, pain, and hardships might not hold intrinsic value, it's your response to these challenges that can metamorphose the uncertain into the extraordinary. So, take a moment to consider, how might these philosophical lenses influence your path forward? Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wisdom of philosophy. May these insights light up your path and empower you to shape a life that truly resonates with your heart's deepest yearnings. Until next time, remember that the uncertain holds within it the potential for the remarkable.